Welcome to Lake Cumberland Amateur Radio Association. You can find us at LCARA.net, on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Instagram. If you're enjoying the videos we're producing here at LCARA, please help our club out by hitting that subscribe button. Also, give us some feedback on our videos. Click the like button, share with anybody who may find it interesting, and be sure and hit the bell icon to make sure you get notified of the next video release.
I'm KY4BDP Brian.
And I'm Chris, KY4CKP.
And another Lake Cumberland Amateur Radio Association video, but this one's not a project or anything. This is what, Chris?
This is just a celebration of a new milestone for our channel.
Right, I mean, a little over 1,500 subscribers, right?
Yep, we've hit and surpassed 1,500 subscribers, and we're really excited about that.
Well, I mean, again, when we were back in January saying that we were happy to have 500, you know, it was cool. And then we hit 1,000 this summer. We're at 1,500 now, a little past that actually. And you know, you put videos together, you hope more than one or two or three people watch them.
Yeah, you know, you've only got so many friends and family, so you really hope that you can garner the interest of other folks, and it seems like we've done that.
Absolutely, and we've tried to put out videos on things that you might want to purchase in the hobby, radios, antennas, and things, but we've also been doing things as club-related activities because this is a club-related channel. What are some of the major things we've done this year, Chris?
Well, we have continued working on and even begun to use in the field, in the public, our emergency communications trailer. That's been a big project for us. That's turned out really well, and we've used it several times now. And we had another major project.
Right, we've had the abandoned repeater site, which we were able to take a site that we abandoned because it's not in our name. We didn't own the location, and there was some family death, so forth, and so we had to just let it go for a while, and it grew up, and it wasn't in the best of shape at the time, and then we got access to it again, and we thought, well, why not rebuild it kind of from the ground up? We don't have to build the tower, but pretty much have to do everything else.
Yeah, put in a new building, really nice new building, and we're working on putting the repeater back in there. We're going to have several frequencies eventually.
Right.
We've got our 2-meter repeater going to get in there, and we just started and really finished kind of one day another new addition to it.
Exactly, and that video is coming up here in the next couple of weeks, so we don't want to give it away, but let's just say the commercial power that we put in is not connected. So that's all I'm going to say, but look for the video to come out in the next couple of weeks, and it's a project that we've talked about as a club, but we hadn't actually done anything. The closest was working with the emergency communications trailer, but again, I'm not going to say exactly what it is because I want it to be a little bit of a surprise.
Yeah, but now that we've done this in this fashion, we'll probably be doing it again.
I think so.
At another location.
Absolutely. And the other thing, you know, with all the bad things that have been going on this year with the pandemic, and people have to stay home, and businesses are closed, schools are closed. Some of the things that maybe Chris and I thought we were going to do this year, like go to Hamvention, and I think we were going to go to Huntsville, their Hamvention. I mean, there were these events, right? And no bueno this year.
Yeah, that's been very unfortunate, but like a lot of you folks, we've tried to maintain a busy schedule, put out videos, continue enjoying the hobby,
right,
and continue doing things for and with our club.
Because I guess you could kind of think of HAMRadio as the first socially distanced hobby.
That's right. We're almost automatically socially distancing. Even you can talk to somebody across town on 2 meters. So it doesn't necessarily slow us down very much with what's been happening.
Right.
And probably has given a lot of folks more time and impetus to spend on the hobby.
And one indication of that is testing.
Yep.
Because we've had testing, not as much as we would like to in some ways, but we've had quarterly testing, and we were one of the few clubs that would do the social distance guidelines and wear your mask and all the rest of it. We even set up the emergency communications trailer when it was really hot zone around here, where we could test 1 or 2 people at a time and then 2 people outside. And I think we've tested over 30 people this year, which again, we're in a small part of Kentucky, and there's a lot of these clubs and places that normally would do testing, they haven't done any.
Yeah, we've had people coming from a pretty good distance, 2 or 3 hours away, because in the larger town where I live, they have completely shut down testing. And so, yeah, we were drawing people from quite a distance because we were still testing.
Absolutely. And then I think the other thing that I've noticed, because people are kind of shut in a bit, is, you know, more and more people are seeing our videos.
Yeah.
And I think that's partly because of things that we're trying to do on our end to help the algorithms and stuff. But part of the reason I think is just people have more time and they're looking for hobbies. And ham radio is one of those that if you're kind of nerdy and you like to build things, this is definitely for you.
Yeah, this could be a great hobby for any kind of a maker mentality.
Mm-hmm.
You can be as nitty gritty with soldering irons and components as you want to be with it. If you're a gearhead, there's a wonderful world of awesome gear that you can buy with this. Computerization, digitalization, it can just about be anything to anyone.
Right, and then back on kind of a club thing, because we've been doing testing, we've been doing the MCOM trailer, the abandoned repeater site. We've also been doing a new event at our club called Hands On with LCARA, and we've been going over different presentations on different topics, from making cables to working with Anderson power poles to logging and finding DX opportunities on your computer and pipe that into your radio. And then we also had a presentation from a ham that used to be a member of our club.
Yep, we had the first of our presentations that we're going to be doing, several more this next year. Dr. Scott Wright, who was a former member and works with the ARRL as well, and is really big into contesting and things, and was gracious enough to take some time and do a remote session with us and talk about, because he lived down here, of course, at one point, and had a really great session with him.
I mean, it just turned out great. I mean, K0MD is his call sign. You can look him up. This guy's legit. I mean, he's done a lot of DXing down in the Caribbean and other places, China even, and he just did a wonderful presentation. So we're looking to have others do presentations for us in the future, and those will be announced at future dates going into next year.
Yeah, and then of course we're still going to be doing the local in-person hands-on types of activities as well. But yeah, we want to get a few more speakers in for next year. We've already got a couple of folks lined up.
Right. So Chris, what are we here to do since we've kind of achieved this, we'll call it a mid-milestone of 1,500 subscribers?
Well, of course, we're very excited about it. Our club is excited about it, and we just wanted to do a little something for everybody. So we're going to have another giveaway.
That's when I have fun, is when we give stuff away. Now, of course, we gotta peel things away from the president and so forth, because he doesn't like to give anything away. Well, that's not quite true, but we did kind of pull some things together, because one of the other things we've done this year, Chris, is put together a merchandise line where people can buy things.
Yeah, we have more and more stuff. We have brand new 3-inch by 3-inch patches available with Velcro on the back.
Right. Those patches are sharp.
Yeah, the patches turned it out really great. We have examples of them there. Again, Velcro on the back, you can still sew them onto something if you wish, but if you've got something with a Velcro field, they work great on that. We also have the printed caps. One size will fit most.
It does have that adjustable strap on the back.
That's the adjustable strap on the back.
And then we've got, we're going to give away a sweatshirt. We've got different sizes. This is an extra large, I think it is. Yeah, but we'll send whatever size, whoever wins, you know, whatever size you need. So we've got the front, which has got our new updated logo that's also on our emergency communications trailer. Yeah. And then, of course, the big honkin' logo. Honkin's a technical term in Kentucky. Big honkin' logo on the back of the shirt here. And man, this thing, I mean, it stands out. I mean, you go to a ham fest, you know, when they do those again, this is going to be really nice, and it'll keep you warm. Plus, we got shirts on our website, and what else we have up there?
We've got the probably more for our local folks, but you could order one. We have to do them in batches. We have metal signs, custom cut metal signs for your call sign. We've got the all kinds of regular shirts, polo shirts, button-down shirts.
Oh, that's right. The button-down shirts, the polo shirts, if you're interested in one of those. We've got, you know, somebody who just wants a shirt price, and then if you join the club, and again, we encourage you to join the club, even if you're at a distance, because you're probably watching some of the videos and so forth. And so you're kind of a club member just by participating, by watching those videos. Club membership's just $25, but once you've got a club membership, the prices come down quite a bit on some of these shirts and things.
And we run our Echolink system, so you can participate in our 2 weekly nets. And all that information is right on the LCARA.com website.
Right.
And of course, we're on Facebook and Instagram, and of course the YouTube channel.
So what we're going to do is, if you'll put in a comment down below about the giveaway and put in the keyword swag, we're going to pick a winner in a couple of weeks and send you a sweatshirt of the size that you want, a hat, patch, and maybe some surprises.
Yeah, maybe 1 or 2 surprises.
Yeah. and just to have some fun, right? And show everybody that we really appreciate our viewers, because folks, 1,500, I mean, there's a lot of YouTube channels that never get that far, and we're over 100 videos. We're
127 or
something
8
like
or,
that.
yeah.
I mean, it's just going up and up. By the end of the year, I think we'll be at close to 130. And keep an eye on some of the stuff. We just did a really cool event just the other day, didn't we, Chris?
Yep.
We did a Jeep event. Hopefully you've seen the video. If not, we'll put a card probably right up there. This Jeep event was a way to go out and give back to the community.
That's right. Again, we got the emergency communications trailer out as the home base, set up at several points along the Jeep route, and help provide communication and tracking for the number of vehicles, just in case there were breakdowns or medical issues that came up. And that's the kind of stuff we like to do, for one thing, but want to do in the community. So we were at the Summer Nights Cruise event that happens here, and set up our communications trailer that day and made some HF contacts and interacted with the public there. So we built the comm trailer, not only because it's a big fun type of a project,
Right.
but to use it and get it out in the public. And we've been doing that as much as we've been able to this year, and we want to continue doing that next year.
Absolutely, and we'll be bringing you, more videos where that emergency communications trailer is going to be integral to what we're trying to do with the club and in the community, because it's not just about emergency, it's not just about races, it's not just about just the ham community itself, which can be a little bit cliquish. We want this to be a calling card for the community. When they see that trailer, they know who the club is, and they know that the club provides a set of services that are unique. And as Chris was just saying, for the Jeep event, there are parts of Kentucky, there's no cell service.
Yeah.
So if you're going to, monitor a Jeep event on these back trails, you need ham radio to do it.
Yeah, we've already got a couple events that we're looking to schedule for next year that are in those situations. Part of it's on the Sheltowee Trace. Most of those areas in the hills of Kentucky, in this area of the country, when you look at Tennessee and West Virginia, yeah, you're just not going to have cell coverage, or it's not dependable and reliable.
Right.
The top of one hill you've got it, and then you're down at the bottom of a valley and you don't have it anymore. So ham radio for many years has provided communications for a lot of those types of events.
Exactly right. And we're also, tonight, we're going to our monthly meeting, and we've got a testing session. And
Yeah.
Chris and I are both VEs, and we're going to help out with the grading of the tests and making sure they're all legit. And hopefully we'll have at least 2 or 3 folks that get their tickets tonight, or maybe upgrade.
And when we mentioned that we've had some testing this year, despite all the troubles, we've had a lot of successes this year. We not everybody has passed every test, but we had a lot of successes. It's been a very high percentage, and that's always nice. It's always nice to be able to give somebody good news.
So folks, the key word is swag.
Swag.
And again, sweatshirt, hat, patches, and maybe 1 or 2 surprising things. Not like hundreds of dollars, but and we're just going to have a good time. And stay tuned. We've got a lot of good stuff coming up on the abandoned repeater site, the emergency communications trailer, and community events going into the new year. Plus, I guess we're looking at some projects as well, since it's going to be colder. Not going to be as much outdoor activity, although Winter Field Day will be coming up. But we're going to try to build some things as well as kits and kind of show what can be done there. So I'm KY4 BDP Brian.
I'm Chris, KY4CKP.
And for the Lake Cumberland Amateur Radio Association, we want to thank all of our viewers. 73s.